Hey, what's going on, my YouTube family? Hey, I'm back. The last previous video I just did on don't let 2017 be the year of would've, could've, and should've. Towards the end of that video, I had to rush off because I had somebody to take care of. But I had a few more things I wanted to add. But as I was saying in a previous video, the doctor had informed me that it wasn't TB that I had. It wasn't TB. It was a form of cancer called non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And as I had previously mentioned, once I heard the word cancer, that word cancer in and of itself can bring down mountains. You know what I'm saying? It's a very emotionally charged term because a lot of us, when we are diagnosed with something of that magnitude, then we automatically begin to think the worst, like I did. Begin to think the worst. We have a lot of emotional, reckless feelings going through our minds, and instead of thinking positive. Somebody could tell you all day long, but keep a positive attitude, and try to let get you down and this, that, and the third. And they mean well, but that's easier said than done. That's easier said than done. But at any rate, and like I was saying earlier, I tried my best to put that surgery off as long as I could. I was not feeling getting cut on. You know, I have heard of people having surgeries, and it's not a good place to be. Not a good place to be. So, I fought tooth and nail. I put it off as long as I could. I was diagnosed with this in May of 2002, and by the time I decided to finally give in and have my surgery, listening to my doctor, September 8th, 2002, remember like yesterday, when I came into an ICU, I'm sorry. When I finally came into, they showed me a picture of the tumor that was growing inside my chest. Now, mind you, when they first discovered the tumor in May of 2002, it was the size of a dime. By the time they removed it from my body, September 8th, 2002, it grew to the size of a salmon steak, y'all. The size of a salmon steak. And the messed up part about that was I didn't feel anything growing inside me. I felt fine. Little did I know I was walking dead, didn't even know it. And like I had previously mentioned, I've been doing this for 4 years. Never do I forget to go get that thing read in 4 years. This particular time, mind you, I forget to get the thing read. Now, was that supposed to happen? Was that supposed to happen, or was that what you call divine intervention? I say divine intervention. That's what I say. It was meant for me to forget to get that test read. It was meant for that to happen. That was meant to happen. Now, had I remembered to go get that test read the first time, I wouldn't be sitting here driving this car now. I've been 6 foot under. I've been 6 foot under. So, all that happened for a reason. And many times in life, bad things happen to good people for good reasons. We might not be able to see it right away, but those things happen to us for reasons. And for some, the reason that unfortunate things might take place in your life is because it's there to teach you a valuable lesson. Some people learn valuable lessons the easy way. Most of us, however, learn valuable lessons the hard way. And even though the surgery was a success, I beat it. Thank the Almighty Creator above. I had to go through several rounds of radiation and chemotherapy. Let me tell y'all something. Those of you watching this video, if you have ever gone through that, you know the feeling. I wouldn't wish that on a dog. I wouldn't wish that on a dog, y'all. Really. That is not a good thing to go through. That is not a good feeling to go through. That's not a good thing to go through. I mean, man, you sit there all day, get these chemotherapy treatments, and when I tell you they wear you out and they wear you down and they take your appetite away, use your hair, all sorts of bad things happen to you. But even though those bad things were taking place to me physically, the good thing that also happened while these things were taking place was it humbled me. If nothing else good came out of that situation, it humbled me. I was a very humble person after that. Okay, and I from that moment on, I decided not to take life for granted. Because oftentimes we take life for granted, especially when things are going good. When things are going good in your life and you had no problems and you seem to be on top of the world, be quite honest with you, that's the time to worry the most. That's the time to worry the most. Where ain't nothing going on that's bad in your life. Because that means a storm is coming. A storm is coming. And all storms are chapters in your life that you go through, like a book. Storms are chapters in a book, in your book, your personal book, that you have to go through and endure to bring you to who you are today, or to help you become a better person. Okay? It humbled me, like I said, and I didn't look at life the same anymore. I didn't look at life the same, and the Creator sparing me, that let me know that He still had work for me to do here on this earth. I'm here for a reason. I got a purpose for being here. And what that purpose is, hey, some people you might discover immediately what your purpose is. Some people might take you a while. But you will eventually figure out what your true purpose for being here on this earth. And then once you figure it out, you go on ahead and you do what you can to fulfill your purpose on this earth. Mine, I truly believe, is to help others. To be there as an inspiration to help other people. Because nobody is an island. Nobody's an island. Everybody needs somebody's help sometime along the line. You're going to need somebody's help. And I believe one of the reasons why we are here in the earthly realm is to help others. The Almighty Supreme Being helps those who can't help themselves through others, in my opinion. Can He help you directly? Sure He can. He can do all things. All things are possible to Him. However, a lot of times in life, He chooses to use others as guardian angels in our lives to bring about our blessings. And so that's why I want to be. I want to be an inspiration to others. I want to be able to help people any way I can. and help them become better people. That way, they could take that, and then they could turn around and help somebody else, and then so on and so forth. We will live in a much better world if everybody had the idea of, instead of tearing people down, we're going to help build somebody up. And then we're going to help build that person and put them in a position where they can go and pull somebody up that's down and build them up, and so on and so forth. Keep it going. Everybody pull each other up and not pull each other down. Pull each other up and help one another. That is one of the main reasons why we are here on the earth. We do God's work through the aid of helping others. And that's what I want to do. That's all I want to do. Help people, serve my Creator, and have as much compassion on people as I possibly can. But like I said, hey, a lot of times when things are going good, we forget about our Creator. When things are going good, we forget about people that are in peculiar spots in their life. We don't think about them. We don't think about our Creator. The only thing we concentrate on is the good things that are going on in our lives. But like I mentioned before, a lot of times that is the time to be worried. That is the time to be worried, because that means a storm is getting ready to head your way. A storm is getting ready to head your way. And storms, they make us stronger. They make us stronger. And a lot of times in life, regardless of what your allotment in life is, a lot of times you have to go through storms. You have to go through storms to better yourself. You have to go to storms in order for you to not only better yourself, but to better humanity as a whole. You see the next man down, pick him up. You see the next woman down, pick her up. Help each other. You pull each other up by the bootstraps. Okay? Be there for one another. But there's three types of people in the world. Three types of people. Ones that are in trouble. Ones that just got out of trouble. And then you got ones that's headed for trouble. And if everything is going peachy keen in your life right now, you better fasten your seatbelts, because trouble is on its way. Trouble is on its way. But don't, just because trouble may be on its way, don't look at that as a negative. Look at that as a positive. Look at that as an opportunity to come back up, and as a learning experience, so you can bring somebody else up. Like I said, hey, help the next man, help the next man, next woman, help the next woman, vice versa, so on and so forth. So, and if you're in trouble, hey, just know that the sun will eventually shine upon you once again. You just had to ride the storm out, be prayerful, be faithful, hang in there, and do count the blessings that you do have. Because you gotta remember, I don't care how bad of a shape you think you're in, there's always somebody in a worse shape than you. So keep that in mind. And for those of you who are just now getting out of trouble, get on your hands and knees, pray, thank the Almighty above that you were able to ride the storm out. He helped you and aided you, and put you in a position and put others in your life to help you and assist you in riding your personal storm out. You rode it out, you finished the course, and now that you've done with that chapter in your life, you can use that as inspiration to continue on and living your life and help someone else that might be coming down the same highway you just went down. So, just take life for what it's worth, brothers and sisters. And as I'm about to end this video, let's end it on some smooth jazz. I don't know about y'all, but I love jazz. Makes me have a beautiful feeling the whole rest of the day. Peace and blessings. Kwaheri. I'm out. Peace.